Hello, my name is Danny and welcome back to another episode of the Guardian Gang. We are in a very new location. We are very far from spawn. It's way over there, and I found this place looking for some turtles, for some turtle eggs for a gold farm, which will be a project coming up, and we are doing stuff in preparation for that project today by making a turtle sanctuary. Technically, I could just find turtles in the wild and just breed them, which I kind of already did. In one of these, I have turtle eggs. Yep, and that is probably enough for a gold farm. I'm not really sure, but I do want to do something with turtles because I've never dealt with turtles in Minecraft beyond getting these 12 turtle eggs. I have no idea how you do the turtle master stuff with that potion or the helmet. And I think that'd be cool to figure out because I haven't dealt with much 1.13 stuff. And we also happen to be in a coral reef, which I have been looking for, and I'm surprised I found it, but this ocean is actually connected to the one where the Guardian Castle is at. If we go that way for like 2,000 blocks, we'll hit it. But this coral reef and this warm ocean in general just spans on for blocks and blocks. It goes along that way. It's this huge, huge coral reef and warm ocean. But I love this little cove right here. I think it would be perfect for a turtle sanctuary, where when the turtles grow up, they could be let free, and this will be their home, so they'll come back to lay their eggs. And it looks like it's also connected this way too. I think this will be really nice, and I have some supplies. I think this will be more of a modern build, slightly. I have talked enough. Let's get started with the build, basically. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so this is our first checkpoint. The building over there is completely done, as well as the interior, which we will take a look at. It kind of looks like a house. I'm not sure how I feel about the roof, but I spent so long on it in a creative copy. I built this entire house building in a creative world, but with a different layout. I was figuring out ways to decorate the walls and the block palettes and stuff, and I was having a hard time. Originally this building had the cyan concrete, which it still has, and then it had stripped dark oak logs instead of the jungle, and it still had the acacia. And I was looking at it and I was like, this is familiar. Why is this familiar? And I realized that it was my bulk storage system as a building. And so I changed it up, and the roof diorite's white. It's a light color. It goes with it. I had a lot of trouble trying to figure out what the roof, and the diorite just kind of worked. I wish we had more light colored stair options. But let's take a closer look. We also have these guys and fences that are supposed to almost be like kind of like a net almost to kind of keep the turtles that we don't have yet in here. So they're on both sides. Turtles can still technically go get out, but if they do that, they chose their freedom, but that's just to kind of keep them in there, because this is where the actual turtle sanctuary is going to be, and then this building is supposed to kind of be like a rehabilitation center for some of the turtles. So let's take a look inside. Oh wait, I should show you the other sides first. That's probably important. This is the back. It's pretty similar to the front. Let's take a look at the side. Put a lot of flower pots on the outside. And then the last side over here, it's pretty big. You can see a little bit of the inside. It looks like it could be like 3 floors, but it's actually only 1. You could consider it 2, and we'll see why. The entrance isn't anything fancy. I really didn't know what to do. I might even remove these. Just make it like a platform. I think that might be better. But we got acacia. Acacia is surprisingly one of my favorite woods in the game. So you come in and it's almost like a receptionist desk. We got flowers, we got these white shelves that technically I can't put anything on, but I just imagine it's for more important stuff that would actually be in a rehabilitation center for turtles, like paperwork, maybe sciencey tools, and maybe some research stuff. And that is why I built 2 cubicles, which is why we have all these trapdoors. So 1, you're cramped, and 2, at the same time, you get no privacy. So this is where the receptionist is, and then we got 2 little laptops and these little cubicles, and they're closed off, but still no privacy. But I really like the shroom lights on the inside. I did something similar in my bulk storage, since the original build scheme of this was like literally identical. And then this is where the actual rehabilitation areas. We have more of those shelves, we have more shroom lights and stuff, and we have a little pool for the little turtles who are being rehabilitated. It's nothing fancy. Surprisingly, I couldn't find much on sea turtle rehabilitation centers online. I saw some pictures, and basically it was like a pool, like a shallow pool. So I was like, okay, we're building that. I love the use of trapdoors in this whole building, and it's also a huge combination of different wood types. We got the oak, we got beehives on the floor. I love that. We got acacia, jungle, spruce, and oak. So it's only missing dark oak and birch. I almost used birch somewhere. Almost, but I did not. So that is the interior, but we have the exterior to do still. We have these guys done, but I want to decorate this and put tropical fishy people, tropical fishies in here. There's already a couple that spawned here because there's a warm ocean patch like right here. So I want to get some coral stuff. I want to put some foliage on the sand here, and I'm also going to plant the sea turtle eggs, so they'll hopefully hatch while I'm working. So let's commence part 2 of this project. Anyone know how long it takes turtle eggs to hatch? I know I'll know by the time they hatch, and so by the time this video is done, but I feel like it's been a while, personally. But so the bottom is terraformed. We got 5 coral structure things, 1 of each color, because that's all I grabbed, and none of these fish I actually grabbed. None of them. They all just spawned, so these saved me a lot of time, and I got 2 buckets of pufferfish. And while I was getting more sea pickles, I saw these cotton candy fish, or ones that were similar. Yeah, all cotton candy. except for one, because I liked what they look like. I love cotton candy colors. What? Is there a pufferfish nearby? I didn't get poisoned. So what hit me? I'm not sure. Okay. So all that's left is waiting for these guys to hatch, but I do want to add a couple more things to like the beach over here. I had these guys using the glazed terracotta, but I also want to use some other colors to add some other stuff, and also maybe a palm tree or two. I think those would be nice. I want these to hatch. Hopefully when you see me again, these guys will be hatched. I am sorry to report that the eggs have not hatched, and I have been so bored waiting for them to hatch that I've done a lot of other stuff. I feel like they should have hatched by now, because I did all of that, right, before I placed the eggs. Not sure if I did that before I placed the eggs. If so, they definitely should be hatched, because I looked it up and it's like 5 Minecraft days. But I got bored and I did this. So even when I'm not watching the eggs, I'm still watching the eggs. And then we have a spot for actual me to sit. And I added employees to this little guy over here. So we're gonna go meet the employees. I went and looked at my head collection and got 2 that I thought were the most applicable. So we have a very friendly, very kind receptionist person right here to welcome us to this little area. I guess, I don't know, maybe they do educational stuff, maybe a tour of the 2-room building. And we also have one other employee, I should say. It's a squid. So they're both water themed, so they fit in, but they are out of water. So maybe that doesn't fit, and everything else is the same. I'm gonna look at the wiki again, because why haven't those hatched? Does it not like that they're in groups of 4? If I break them, will that reset the counter? I just really want them to hatch, man. I reread the wiki, guys. It says eggs crack over time and hatch after cracking 3 times. Eggs hatch significantly faster at nighttime, and then it goes into the take information. I've been sleeping through the night. That's why they haven't been hatching. And to boot, I just slept because I was like, I'll make sure it's daytime when I go to read the wiki so I don't get killed. We got some time. We got some time. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, go away, go away. We got 4. We got 4 of them, guys. Look at them. They're so tiny. Oh, and they're going to the water. They're looking at me. I protected you guys throughout the night. Also, potentially cause the mobs to come here in the first place by standing here. But, oh, you guys are gonna live. Welcome to the turtle sanctuary. Okay, guys. The eggs have all hatched, and I wanted to catch the moment that they were all hatching. However, my mic was muted, and I recorded this entire clip, but there was no sound. And as you can tell from the little me right there, I was keeping great watch over them. I was standing in that tree over there, and a phantom attacked me, but it's all fine now. So we got 8 adults and 4 little baby ones. Let's see if we can find one of the baby sea turtles. They're so tiny, so where there wait, there they are. There's one of the babies. So we've got 12 turtles in the sanctuary. I'm calling that good enough. I'm not gonna wait for them to grow up, because the stuff that they drop when they grow up, whatever it's called, I have 8, and I think that's enough, because I just want a turtle, and maybe I'll make a turtle master potion for fun. But we got 15 turtle eggs from the adults, and I think that is enough for a gold farm in the future, because I think you just need one per layer, and I'm definitely not doing 15 layers. No, no, no. And so now we're just chilling in the area because I did the terraforming, but I didn't quite show it. So we have some palm trees over here, and I use glazed terracotta throughout in the trees and also in the little bigger bushes slash flower things throughout for some colors. So we got some more here and we got some more up here. So we got trees using terracotta, we got the bushes and flowers using the glazed terracotta, and leaves all throughout. They're just plain oak leaves. That's kind of all in regards to the terraforming. I showed you from a distance, I showed you up close. We got 2 palm trees, 2 other trees, we got the flowers, foliage, whatever. But we have one more thing to do today, and that is over at my base. So now we are going to cut to over there, and we're just gonna leave the other me to watch the non-existent turtles now. So wow, we really are just leaving the shaders on for like everything except for like the beginning of today's episode. But we have one more thing, and I almost forgot about it because technically I've already recorded the outro, but I remembered there's something else we can do. 2 weeks ago when we terraformed the bottom of my floor with these lovely diamonds, what a flex. I said I wanted to find a coral reef before terraforming this, so I want to go get more tropical fish, more than just the ones down there, and I want to get sea pickles and some other stuff and decorate this so it looks all nice. I'll see you when that's done. Alright guys, it's a bit noisy over here, and by noisy I mean like there's a lot going on with the color. Like if this were a picture, you know what I mean by noise, not like sound noise. I think I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we got some coral reefs, we got tropical fish, we got kelp, we got seagrass, and it's very colorful. So there's close to 20 fish in this area, maybe 30, because there were some that I put in here before I went and added all of this stuff. I added coral stuff to the water in other places. We got like a little bit here, some right there, but I'm on my way over to the other kind of big body of water over here, because this is where the other fish are and the rest of the little coral bits over here. I really hope the fish don't die because like these guys could swim up here and die, so I hope they don't do that. Same with up there. And that's the only place where there's fish, but there's coral stuff everywhere, so we can come back over here. You can see some more coral stuff. I'm going through this fast because you guys have already seen the terraformed area. So, but yeah, coral stuff, sea pickles for some more lighting. More coral. Oh yeah, there's some coral blocks there. Only the places that are 2 blocks deep or deeper have the actual coral stuff, because I didn't want it to poke out of the water, you know? But oh, you can't really see it zoomed in because of shaders, but isn't that pretty? You guys are a mess. There's so many fish. But it's a good time. Look at that from above. That just makes this area seem so much more colorful, especially with that right next to it. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. This base is really coming together. The floor is done. We just need to finish the walls because that's the only place that's done. Hello again, Mr. Wandering Trader. I think that's animal cruelty. But okay. So I hope you enjoyed the turtle sanctuary that we made today. We did a lot of just making things look pretty nature-wise with the turtle sanctuary and the coral reef below me. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of ocean-themed episode, and I hope that I will see you next time. I hope you have a good one, and bye-bye.